My name is Joe Garfield. My business is Shop by Garf, and we help service-based businesses generate leads for their business using digital assets such as organic content and paid ads. My situation was I was doing one-off projects, making around 2 to 3K a month, anywhere in there. It made me feel like I didn't have a predictable business. I was just kind of relying on word of mouth, never really knew where my next lead or client was actually gonna come from. I was unable to have proper systems. I didn't know how to properly execute lead generation. Did a lot of cold emails and stuff like that, but after joining the program, I found much better ways to create better leads. The negative impact, it created a lot of stress for me and my family around me. They were always telling me that it wasn't gonna work out kind of thing, that I should go get a real job, and yeah, it just basically led to a lot of financial stress. I found out through Ridge's ads. Going through the sales process, Ridge basically told me that this was the outcome that I needed, and I understood that I also needed that outcome for myself if I wanted to actually succeed and excel my business from where it was at. My fear was that I was never gonna be able to pay Ridge back. The program at first seemed expensive to someone like me making 2 to 3K a month, so spending $6,500 on something outside of the traditional college education was really scary for me. I hadn't purchased any programs, coaches, or any excess help up until that point. So that was a new commitment for me. What made me say yes is the conviction I have in myself and my business, and knowing that if I was given the right tools and basically the roadmap, that I could produce and drive the car there to the destination. Currently, I am at $5,400 a month in reoccurring revenue and another 2K in one-off projects, so almost to the 8K mark. Recently, I've been doing a lot of different types of lead generation that I wasn't doing in the past. Did some other strategy for one-off shoots to gain clients' trust. I actually showed up here at this mastermind in the airport, closed the deal. The next 2 days later, I closed another deal, and this morning I got an email and I'm in the process and actually closing my third in 3 days. It makes me feel great, honestly. I'd never thought that. I still thought I was far away from that point, so just the speed of all that happening is really relieving financially, and I'm ready to take on a different type of stress in business. What I'm able to do now is buy back a little of my time. That means get an editor, get some help in my business, not be the person wearing all the hats. Before, I was honestly getting sick of all the editing. Going to shoots and coming home and knowing you have that chore is how I look at it. Is just not something I knew I wanted to keep doing. Positive impact is it relieved stress in my life for my landlord, who was giving me extensions on rent. Overall for my family. They're very traditional. They worried about where my business is going. So now I can kind of give them a sense of comfort that it's moving in the right direction. What I would tell someone is, if you truly have that belief in yourself, that you're willing to put in the work, this is literally a given roadmap to get to where you want to go as a video agency. There's no better roadmap out there, honestly, than what's in this program. It's given me recent success, and I believe it can do the same for anyone who has that conviction in themselves.